They're still at it now. This lad here, look here, I didn't quite get his face there. I've got good facials of about 10 to 12 people throwing bottles or bricks at police.
6:30 at Leeds train station. It's the last leg for the Millwall fans, but the cops are taking no chances.
By the sounds of it, the Millwall fans have already got off the bus. There's a bit of chanting on the platform, but they've got a long journey ahead, so hopefully it'll be nice and quiet for them.
When they were going home on the train, I was relieved, not only for myself, for my staff. To see that for people that's never seen anything like that before, it can be quite frightening. So relief when they're on the way home, definitely.
Back across the motorway from the stadium, trouble is winding down.
Once they go over that motorway bridge, we know they're on the back foot and they will disperse. We might have a little bit of sporadic disorder as we get rid of them, but largely, the further away from you get from the ground, the less likely it is for them to kick off.
With few arrests made, they think they're safe.
As they're unsuspecting, as they think it's all over, they're walking back, they haven't got the faces covered. So at a later date, we can sit down, we can have a look at who's thrown things, look at who's walking back, put faces to clothing, and then we can go forwards with identifying them, and then we go down the lines of court.
The police can go home knowing they've achieved their main objective for the day, keeping apart the two sets of fans.
Police point of view, I don't think the sort of two opposing groups ever got within sort of distance to shake hands, never mind do anything else. From a CCTV point of view, you couldn't ask for anything better, and the quantity and quality that we've got will show no doubt in time in court.
Coming up, high-tech detective work as police trawl the CCTV footage for evidence.
We don't come to the table with suspects and we think they've done something. We know they've done something.
And pay the thugs a post-match visit. It's 2 months after hooligans rocked Elland Road, where police were attacked with missiles and innocent football fans were caught up in scenes of violence and mindless vandalism.
Now the windows are going through by people on board the bus.
There was pre-match disorder around the stadium, there was disorder inside the stadium, and then there was major disorder after the game, which lasted up to an hour.
Right, keep moving, keep moving.
It's starting to go crazy here.
I've been working football matches at Leeds United for 24 years now, and that is the biggest confrontation that I've seen in that time.
Just a handful of arrests were made on match day, but everything was filmed on CCTV by a video van.
We're going to start bricking in a minute, aren't we?
The police helicopter
It's starting to go crazy here.
and trained police spotters.
We want people to know we're there. We want people to know that if they do anything wrong, they're going to get filmed. And we want people to be put off. And that's all part and parcel of the evidence gathering.
Now the detective work begins. They are painstakingly trawling through the footage frame by frame, identifying suspects to build a case against them.
That there is every camera that covered the game, whether it be evidence gathering cameras, the Leeds watch cameras, somewhere in the total of about 53 hours of footage to look through.
The spotters, the evidence gatherers, have identified this guy here in a hoodie.
This youth here is throwing stones, the odd bottle at police lines. So again here, I've identified him as the grey hooped hoodie. I'll capture the image of him. We'll be able to take from that still, put him into a poster, and when it goes out to the press, I'm very confident that he will be recognised. He probably thinks he's quite clever throwing stones at the police. He does it week in, week out. But the difference is, he's come to do it at a football match. He's on camera. He's on camera, we can get the evidence, we can prosecute him.
Well, the police work isn't finished even when the last supporter has made it home, and over the next few weeks there's plenty here to keep the officers busy, not least sorting out the thugs from the majority of ordinary football supporters out for just a good time. And as for the thugs, well, the CCTV footage is crucial for convictions. Dawn. The hooligans are sleeping soundly. They think it's all over. But at Police HQ, officers are taking this one into extra time.
The first subject that we've identified, we initially had him as grey hooped hoodie.
The CCTV images have been circulated and the police know their suspects' names and where they live. It's time to blow the final whistle.
We don't come to the table with suspects and we think they've done something. We know they've done something, and we've got video clips and evidence that prove what they've done.
I think the important thing with football hooligans is to have a good intelligence network, plan well, and try and keep one step ahead of them.
These arrests are in complete contrast to the ones made on the day of the match. Because they have CCTV evidence, officers can calmly and quietly bring suspects to book when they're least expecting it.
So I'll give this number a
PC Falkingham is after the grey hoop-topped hoodie, one of the new generation of football hoodlums, influenced by those who've gone before them, now in their 30s and 40s.
Morning. After Ryan, is he in? Can I come in? A lot of them that are coming through now in the late teens, early 20s. Yeah, because he's been arrested. They come along to the games, they get to know these people, they go drinking in the same pubs and basically hang around with them. Doing filming, that's all. Why are you filming? It's like passing it down the line to the younger generation.
There were 14 arrests made on match day and a further 29 arrests in the following 6 months, all using CCTV footage as evidence.
He's involved in throwing missiles at police. It's been captured on CCTV and evidence-gathering videos. And he's been identified from the videos as being responsible.
The hooped hoodie got a 6-year football banning order and 4 months in prison. The bill for policing the football match came to £90,000. 12 police officers were injured in the disorder, fortunately not too seriously. Next time Leeds play Millwall, the police and CCTV will be on high alert once again.
CCTV captures everything. We want to send a message out to the minority of people, the hooligan element, that they will be arrested, they will be prosecuted, and they will get banning orders keeping them away from football.